The dynamic campaign menu makes its appearance. The Eurofighter lights up the cockpit, and the Rafale lands right at the end, developed under the Salt license with Heatblur and 2 new teams. The future of DCS just got a lot more interesting. Today, we're breaking down what we saw, what we find out, and where we're headed as we step closer to a very busy 2026 for our favorite combat flight sim. Only here at How I Play. This video is sponsored by some of the best names in flight simulation. Check our links and exclusive discount codes in the description below. Hello virtual pilots, I'm Andrei Celeste, and last night was a long one. Many of us gathered on our HIP Discord and had a long chat, holding the line for almost 16 hours of waiting for the DCS 2026 and beyond video to drop. And honestly, it was great to see so many familiar names sharing excitement, speculation, and that very specific DCS user optimism we all live on. Eagle Dynamics kept everyone updated during the delay, mentioning that some footage material from Heatblur was still being added. January can be a bit chaotic, but thankfully everything came together and we finally got to watch the video early in the morning. And it definitely gave us plenty to talk about. So let's jump straight into the biggest reveal. Right at the end of the video, the moment came that many suspected but still hoped to see and confirmed again. And yes, we know that Rafale is officially coming to DCS, but this time the announcement hit harder, because Heatblur will be leading the development together with jet fighter experience and fly and fight, and most importantly, the aircraft is being built under official Dassault licensing. That matters. This means access to real documentation, real data, and the ability to push fidelity further than ever for a modern European fighter in DCS. Jet fighter experience will handle key engineering and research work while acting as the bridge between development teams and Dassault. Fly and Fight brings operational insight from pilots who actually know the aircraft, ensuring procedures and behavior reflect real-world usage as closely as possible. At the core of the project sits Heatblur's Anvil simulation framework, modeling aircraft systems as interconnected components rather than isolated features. Flight control, radar, sensors, weapons, and avionics influence each other naturally, creating aircraft behavior that feels alive instead of scripted. The Rafale C itself is a true omni-role fighter. Air superiority, deep strike, reconnaissance, and precision attack can all happen within the same mission, while operating in heavily contested airspace. The two M88 engines give it strong acceleration and energy retention, while its Delta Canards configuration combined with a fly-by-wire control delivers excellent agility and high alpha performance. And yes, Meteor missiles are part of the plan. Meteor is already under development and will dramatically change long-range engagements in DCS. BVR fights are going to evolve once pilots start dealing with weapons designed for sustained endgame energy rather than simple intercept solutions. And yes, some may wonder how Heatblur can handle yet another module, but according to them, Rafale is being developed by a dedicated team in parallel with ongoing projects. So yes, Heatblur continues to prove they are actually one of the strongest third-party studio in DCS. And of course, Petrovich is happy.
I am happy. I saw the Eurofighter cockpit.
Yes, those cockpit shots were needed. Alongside aircraft reveals, we got another look at the dynamic campaign. And this might actually be the biggest long-term change coming to DCS. We saw campaigns operations running across several maps, including Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria, and Caucasus, confirming this is not limited to a single theater. The interface shows separate military branches, logistic layers, operational planning, and battlefield management tools, suggesting campaigns will evolve around supply, movement, and strategic objectives rather than isolated missions. We saw that front lines move dynamically, units are represented across the map with proper symbols, and industrial targets appear to play a role, hinting towards supply and production systems affecting the battlefield. Of course, we still need official breakdowns from ED explaining exactly how systems will work, and I'll try to get more concrete information as soon as possible. But judging by the reaction last night, expectations are extremely high. The Balkans map also appeared briefly, showing dense forests and mountainous terrain, and many expect this environment to arrive sometimes this year. We also saw improved explosion effects and something surprisingly impactful: falling trees. Yes, trees, because destruction terrain elements are essential if DCS ever wants to simulate conflicts like Vietnam or dense jungle operations realistically. If you missed it, we covered this in a previous video focused on Vietnam and the required tech needed to reproduce such an environment in DCS. Ground units also received significant upgrades. Infantry animations, mounting and dismounting vehicles, taking cover, and improved engagement behavior show a big step forward. Eagle Dynamics confirmed that work continues on new infantry AI routines, including ground behavior, coverage usage, obstacle traversal, and improved navigation systems. Pacific assets also appeared again, and naval and air units shown already look close to release quality. Meanwhile, many modules appeared in the video: the Tornado, BO-105, LA-7, F-104, Super Saber, Mirage F-1M, and the F-14B upgrade, and more. But some aircraft were notably missing. For example, the Skyraider situation that remains unclear after ED removed Crosstail's license, citing lack of communication and development progress. The team had until the end of January to demonstrate progress, so we'll keep watching how that unfolds. All things considered, DCS looks set for a strong year ahead. New aircraft, improved technology, dynamic campaigns, and hopefully better performance and stability across the board. I'll continue bringing you updates, analysis, and a bit of entertainment along the way. Huge thanks to our community, our Discord members, our supporters, and every single one of you watching and flying with us. And remember, the C-130 Super Hercules giveaway continues until the end of February this month. Comment on our videos with the hashtag #HipForMore for a chance to win. And the winner will be announced in a future episode by my voice only. And as always, I'm Andrei Celeste, reminding you to fly safe, and I'll see you next time.